students, welcome all in today's video. Dear student, what shall we study today? So today I shall teach you the first topic of grammar, that is sentences. To begin with, I would like to tell you that why do we need sentences? So dear student, we need sentences to speak, read, and write. We need sentences. Why do we need sentences? To speak, read, and write. Now, let me tell you what a sentence is. So, a sentence is a collection of words. It's a collection of words that are arranged to put forward a sensible thought. It's called a sentence. Now, what is a sentence? Sentence is the collection of words that are arranged to put forward. It means to give a sensible thought. Okay. In other words, you can say that what a sentence is. Sentence is a group of words. It's a collection of words. It's a group of words. But all group of words can't be called a sentence. Why can't we call all group of words a sentence? Yes, dear student, because a group of words which gives us a proper meaning, then only we call it a sentence. For examples, we can see over here a big house he lives in. That's not a correct sentence. That is why it is not called as a sentence. But here in this example, we can see he lives in a big house. So in this sentence, we can see the words are arranged in a proper way and gives a complete meaning, a sensible meaning, and that is why it's called a sentence. Now, dear student, tell me how would you define sentence? So, I can say that you can define a sentence in this word. A sentence is a group of words which gives complete meaning or complete sense. Okay, let's move further. Moving further, let me tell you something more about sentences. So, dear student, all sentences begin with a capital letter, but they end with full stop, question mark, exclamation mark. Now, you must know, this is a very important note, that all sentences begin with capital letter. You have to keep in your mind. And the other thing, that all sentences doesn't end with full stop only. There are few sentences with a stop with full stop, and there are few sentences with ends with question mark, some with exclamation mark. Now let me elaborate the topic and make you understand it properly. So moving further, we'll understand types of sentences. What shall we study? Types of sentences. Now, there are 4 types of sentences we have: assertive, interrogative, imperative, and exclamatory. Now, we'll understand all these kinds of sentences one by one in detail. So, if we talk about assertive sentence, then we can say that an assertive sentence is also known as declarative sentence. By what other name it is known? So it is known by the other name, declarative sentence. A simple sentence that asserts or declares a person's thought is called an assertive or declarative sentence. Now, dear student, can you define what is an assertive sentence? Assertive sentence क्या होता है? तो assertive sentence से आपको किसी भी प्रकार की एक साधारण किसी भी व्यक्ति के थॉट, इट मीन्स उसके विचार की जब कोई स्टेटमेंट रखी जाती है, देन इट इज़ कॉल्ड एज assertive or declarative sentence. And an assertive or declarative sentence always ends with a full stop. So how does it end? Assertive or declarative sentence ends with a full stop. Assertive और declarative sentence full stop से इसके लास्ट में हम full stop करते हैं. और what sentence, which type of sentence are called assertive sentence? A sentence which gives or declares a person's thought, or you can simply say that it gives us some information, some statement. Okay, then we call it a assertive sentence. जब किसी भी प्रकार की साधारण सूचना या कोई साधारण कथन, सत्य बात को रखा जाता है तो उसे हम assertive sentence कहते हैं. Now let's understand assertive sentence with its examples. So here we have the examples of assertive sentence, like Steve helped in cleaning the litter. Here in this picture you can see that litter means kuda. Okay, so what that this man Steve is doing, he is helping others in cleaning the litter. Now litter means the scraps or garbage thrown all around. So he is helping others to pick up that, okay, in cleaning the ground. You can see in the picture. The next example of the assertive sentence, the teacher was extremely strict with his student. ओके, इट्स आल्सो काइंड ऑफ इंफॉर्मेशन. ये भी क्या है, एक प्रकार की साधारण सी सूचना है. इट टेल्स दैट व्हाट इज़ द नेचर ऑफ द टीचर, दैट ही इज़ वेरी स्ट्रिक्ट विद हिज स्टूडेंट, कि वो अपने स्टूडेंट के साथ. तो ये भी एक प्रकार की क्या हो गई, एक यू कैन से इट्स अ काइंड ऑफ स्टेटमेंट इंफॉर्मेशन. ओके, मदर टेरेसा वॉज बर्न इन 1910. इट्स आल्सो काइंड ऑफ इंफॉर्मेशन. मदर टेरेसा 1910 में पैदा हुई. सो आई टोल्ड यू दैट व्हाट एन असर्टिव सेंटेंस इज. असर्टिव सेंटेंस क्या होता है, जिसमें किसी भी प्रकार की साधारण सूचना या कोई कथन या सत्य बात कही जाती है. नाउ लेट्स अंडरस्टैंड द अदर टाइप ऑफ सेंटेंस, दैट इज interrogative sentence. Now we have the next type of sentence, that is interrogative. And if I talk about what an interrogative sentence is, then a sentence that asks a question is called an interrogative sentence. Yes, dear student, it's very easy for you to recognize, to identify an interrogative sentence. Interrogative sentence को पहचानना आप लोगों के लिए बहुत आसान है, क्योंकि interrogative sentence से आप क्या करते हो, एक प्रश्न पूछते हो. So you can very easily identify. And the other very easy symbol for an interrogative sentence is what? That it ends with a question mark. कि ये क्या होता है, इंट्रोगेटिव सेंटेंस क्वेश्चन मार्क से ख़त्म होता है. तो आप ऐसे भी पहचान सकते हो कि इंट्रोगेटिव सेंटेंस क्या है, क्योंकि ये क्वेश्चन मार्क से ख़त्म होता है. और सबसे बड़ी बात तो ये है कि इसके माध्यम से आप प्रश्न करते हो. नाउ डियर स्टूडेंट, लेट मी एलोबरेट द इंट्रोगेटिव सेंटेंस. तो इसे डिटेल में आपको समझाने के लिए मैं बता दूं दैट वी हैव two types of interrogative sentences. The one that start with WH word. Now what is WH word? Question word, like what, how, when, where, right? You know very well that what WH word are. So the sentences which start with WH word is called interrogative type first. And the second type of interrogative sentences you can call which start with helping verb. How does it start? It start with helping verb. Now what is helping verb? Helping verb are models, you can say model auxiliaries. Like you can say that Isama was, where, has, have, had, will, shall, can, could, and all. So when an interrogative sentence start with these helping or modal verbs, then we call it second type of interrogative sentence. And when an interrogative sentence start with the question word, then it is first type of interrogative sentences. So to conclude, what do I mean? क्या मेरा कहने का मतलब है कि इंट्रोगेटिव सेंटेंसेस दो प्रकार के होते हैं, एंड यू कैन वेरी इजीली आइडेंटिफाई व्हाट आई हैव टोल्ड यू on based of that information. Now let us understand interrogative sentence in detail with its examples. Now here we have the examples of interrogative sentence, which are: how did you prepare for the competition? this is an interrogative sentence example. Now, let me ask you that in which category of interrogative sentence you would put it. So, you will put it in the category of first kind of interrogative sentence, that start with question word, right? Now, here other example of interrogative sentence: did someone help you? Now, this sentence, this interrogative sentence, you will put in second type of interrogative sentence, right students? So why? Because it start with helping verb, and this start with question word, and this start with helping verb, right? Now you can also see one thing that is common about all interrogative sentence that I have already mentioned, that it ends with question mark. All interrogative sentence ends with question mark, right? Okay. Now there are two types of interrogative sentence: one that start with WH word, second with start with helping verb. Have you all understood? And what is an interrogative sentence? An interrogative sentence is what? Which is used for asking question. What are your future plans? Right? Now let's understand other kinds of sentence. So the other types of sentence is that we have exclamatory sentence. Now, dear student, what an exclamatory sentence? So a sentence that conveys the exact feeling that the speaker want to express is called an exclamatory sentence. To conclude, I would like to say you that an exclamatory sentence expresses the exact feeling, means it expresses the feeling. How can you exact feeling means you can with the help of the sentence you will be able to understand that whether the speaker is surprised, happy, sorrowful, okay, full of disgust, full of applause, or whatsoever feeling he has. तो जो स्पीकर है वो जैसा भी फील कर रहा होता है उसकी फीलिंग को उस आप एक्सक्लेमेटरी सेंटेंस के माध्यम से समझ जाते हो. सो दिस इज़ व्हाट द फीचर ऑफ एक्सक्लेमेटरी सेंटेंस. एक्सक्लेमेटरी सेंटेंस की विशेषता क्या होती है कि इसकी मदद से आप आसानी से जान सकते हो कि जो स्पीकर है वो क्या फीलिंग एक्सप्रेस करना चाहता है. एंड वन thing that is also very important for exclamatory sentence, that it ends with marks of exclamation. What is exclamation marks? As you have seen that an interrogative sentence ends with a question mark, in the same way exclamatory sentence ends with the exclamation marks. Here you can see exclamation marks that you can identify very easily. You would have studied it in punctuation also, right? Let's see. Let's understand exclamatory sentence in detail. So for the example of exclamatory sentence we have, oh no, I failed in the test. So as I have told you that an exclamatory sentence expresses the exact feeling of the speaker, क्योंकि exclamatory sentence जो है स्पीकर की exact feeling को एक्सप्रेस करता है. तो आप देख सकते हो कि कैसे इस सेंटेंस की मदद से आप जान सकते हो कि जो इसका स्पीकर है, इसका बोलने वाला है, ओ नो आई फेल्ड इन द टेस्ट. तो आप आसानी से जान सकते हो कि वो दुखी है, बिकॉज ही इज सेइंग ओ नो आई फेल्ड इन द टेस्ट, राइट? In the other sentence you can see how lucky you are. So here also you can guess the feeling of the speaker, that he is full of you can say applause, that for the person for whom he is speaking all this, that he is feeling he is full of applause, that how lucky that person is. Other example of exclamatory sentence we have, what an easy paper it was. ये कितना आसान क्वेश्चन पेपर है, इजी पेपर है. सो with the help of this sentence you can easily identify that it expresses the feeling of happiness, joy, right? कि पेपर बहुत इजी है इसलिए ये हैप्पीनेस की फीलिंग को एक्सप्रेस करता है. तो what did I tell you about exclamatory sentence? To define exclamatory sentence you would say that an exclamatory sentence expresses the exact feeling of the speaker and it ends with the exclamation mark. Now let us understand the last but not the least kind of sentence. That is imperative sentence. So the last kind of sentence we have imperative sentence. A sentence that indicates a request, advice, suggestion, instruction, command, or order is called an imperative sentence. So what an imperative sentence is? इम्परेटिव सेंटेंस वो सेंटेंस होता है जो रिक्वेस्ट, एडवाइस, सजेशन, इंस्ट्रक्शन, कमांड इट मीन्स ऑर्डर को एक्सप्रेस करता है. सो डियर स्टूडेंट, we have a lot of sentences that expresses all this feeling, like to make request, we can say, please help the needy people, please give me a pen, please give me a glass of water, right? To give the advice, we can say, exercise regularly. And for suggestion also, you can take the medicine regularly. As an instruction, you get that go to the counter and collect your receipt. So all these are kinds of imperative sentences. And an imperative sentence ends with a full stop. So, like the assertive sentence and declarative, which is also called declarative, an imperative sentence also ends with what? It also ends with full stop, not like the interrogative and exclamatory sentences. So, dear student, what would you say? How would you define imperative sentence? Imperative sentence is very easy to define. You can say that an imperative sentence indicates a request, advice, suggestion, instruction, command, order, all this, right? And let's have some examples of imperative sentences. So we have some examples. Please keep quiet. Now this is the example of a request, imperative sentence. Other is don't go too close to the fire. Next, let's ask the teacher to help us. So all these are the examples of imperative sentences which expresses the different feeling of suggestion, advice, request, order and all this, right? So dear student, I hope that in this video I tried my best to explain the kinds of sentences and what a sentence is. If you have any doubt, so you can write your doubts in comment box or you can message in your WhatsApp groups. If you are of my school student. Now I would like to make one more request to all of you. Do not forget to subscribe the button so that you can get benefited later also, and you can get the next videos. I would like to make one more request that you should share these videos to many other students so that a lot of students can get benefited. You know that during this lockdown time or corona pandemic, students are not many students who belong to the rural areas, they are not able to get the proper teacher, and as they are not going to the school, so they don't have any interaction with their teachers. So these videos can help a lot of students and change their lives. So again I would make you request to share these videos to many other students. Thank you.